Most men live in chaos not because life is complicated, but because they refuse to do the simple things. They wake up without a plan. They eat without thinking. They spend money without calculating. They drift through their days hoping something will change. Yet they do nothing to make it change. I built the largest production system in the world on one principle. Systems always defeat chaos. A factory does not run on inspiration. It runs on discipline, repetition, and performing the same basic tasks correctly every single day, without exception. Your life is no different. If it feels out of control, it is because you abandoned the fundamentals. And the fundamentals are not exciting. They are not impressive. But they work. And the only thing that matters is that they work. You do not need a complex life strategy. You do not need a guru. You do not need a 17-step miracle morning routine. You need discipline applied to the basics. Henry Ford studied this for decades and reached the same conclusion I learned inside the factory. Success is the result of simple habits practiced consistently. Most men know what they should do. They have known for years. But between knowing and doing, there's only one thing: discipline. And discipline is not a feeling. It is a decision you make when your feelings are irrelevant. Today I will show you 10 disciplines that, if you truly apply them, will restructure your life and force it to grow. Do not just read them. Do not just agree with them. Apply them. These are not theories. They are operating instructions for a functional life. Let us begin with the foundation that controls everything. First, fix your sleep schedule. A man goes to bed at midnight one night, 2 in the morning the next, 11:30 on Friday. He wakes at 6 on Monday, sleeps until 9 on Saturday, hits the snooze button 7 times on Wednesday. His body never knows what to expect. The result: constant fatigue, mental fog, irritability, poor decisions. Your body operates on rhythm. It has internal systems that regulate energy, hormones, recovery. When you constantly disrupt that rhythm, you sabotage every other function. You are trying to run a factory where workers arrive at random hours and machines operate only when they feel like it. That does not elevate you. It pulls you down. The mistake is treating sleep as flexible. Sleep is not flexible. It is the most predictable biological need you have. Make it random, and you pay the price in weakened performance everywhere else. The solution is absolute consistency. Set a sleep time. Set a wake time. Follow it every day, including weekends. Within 2 weeks, your body adapts. You'll need fewer alarms. Your energy will stabilize. This is not restriction. It is precision. And precision creates power. Successful people understand sleep is not a luxury. It is an investment. When your body knows what to expect, it stops fighting you and begins supporting you. Consume real food. A man stops at fast food before work, eats a protein bar at lunch, orders delivery at night because he is too tired to cook. Nothing he ate today resembles something that came from the earth. Everything was processed, packaged, engineered for convenience and profit, not in nourishment. Your body is a biological system that requires specific inputs to function. Feed it industrial waste, disguised as food, and it slowly breaks down. The mistake is believing food is about convenience and pleasure. It is not. Food is fuel. You would not run a factory on contaminated fuel simply because it is easier to obtain. The correction is simple. Eat what your grandparents would recognize as food: rice, beans, eggs, vegetables, fruit, meat, real ingredients. Prepare it yourself when possible. Sit down and eat without distraction. This is not entertainment. It is maintenance. When you fuel the machine properly, it performs properly. Energy rises, thought becomes clearer, mood stabilizes. It is not complicated. It simply requires choosing function over convenience every day. Maintain your environment daily. A man's apartment is chaos. Dishes in the sink for 3 days, clothes on the floor, clutter on every surface. He promises himself he will clean on Saturday. Saturday comes. He spends 4 hours exhausted and irritated, scrubbing accumulated neglect. Do not do this. A factory does not wait for machines to fail before performing maintenance. It maintains daily to prevent catastrophic breakdown. The mistake is thinking organization is an event. It is not. It is a continuous process. Allow disorder to accumulate and it becomes a psychological weight that drains your energy even when you are not consciously aware of it. The correction. 15 minutes in the morning. 15 minutes at night. One area at a time. Wipe the counter after using it. Wash dishes immediately. Hang the coat when you remove it. Small daily actions eliminate weekend chaos. Your environment reflects your internal state. When you tolerate disorder outside, you train yourself to tolerate disorder inside. Control your space, and you strengthen your ability to control yourself. Disorder in your surroundings produces disorder in your thinking. Read every day. A man consumes endless content, short videos, social media clips, podcasts at double speed. He absorbs information, but nothing stays. Nothing changes. He confuses consumption with learning. Reading is different. It requires focus. You cannot skip the difficulty. You must remain with an idea long enough to understand it. The mistake is believing faster information equals better understanding. Depth defeats speed. 10 pages read with attention will change your thinking more than hundreds of videos watched and forgotten. The correction: read at least 10 pages daily. Physical pages. Focused reading. That equals 36 books a year. Most men will not read 36 books in their entire adult life. When you read consistently, you expand your thinking capacity. Knowledge only becomes power when it transforms into action. But first, you must acquire real knowledge. Move your body. A man sits 9 hours at a desk, 1 hour in traffic, 4 hours on the couch, 14 hours motionless. The human body is designed for movement. When unused, it deteriorates. The mistake is waiting for motivation. Motivation is unreliable. Movement is mechanical. The correction: 20 minutes a day. Walk, stretch, bodyweight exercises. It does not matter what. It matters that you move the machine. Maintain the machine, and it serves you. Neglect it, and it becomes a burden. Control your screen time. A man picks up his phone 30 times before lunch, scrolls at breakfast, scrolls while waiting for coffee. 3 hours per day disappear without conscious decision. This is surrendered attention. Attention is your most valuable resource. You are handing it to the highest bidder in 5-minute fragments. The mistake is believing you are in control because you choose to open the app. You are not. These systems are designed to override your discipline. The correction: no phone during the first hour of the morning. No phone during meals. No phone during the last hour before sleep. Set boundaries. 3 hours per day equals 1,000 hours per year. There are 25 full work weeks lost. Time cannot be manufactured. Protect it. Eliminate what weakens you. Identify what consistently drains your energy, clarity, and discipline. Alcohol, toxic relationships, destructive habits. If it consumes more than it gives, it does not belong in an optimized system. You cannot build strength while tolerating weakness. Discipline is the bridge between knowing and doing. Choose your environment carefully. You become the average of those around you. Standards decline to match your circle. Select relationships that elevate you. Environment shapes behavior more powerfully than willpower. Keep your word. Self-confidence is built through kept promises. Break enough promises to yourself, and you stop believing yourself. Speak less. Deliver more. Integrity builds internal strength. Practice silence daily. Constant noise prevents processing. Your mind needs stillness. 10 minutes per day. No phone, no music. Clarity emerges in silence. None of these disciplines are complex. They require no money, no special circumstances. They're fundamentals, simple operations, applied consistently. There's no advanced strategy, only basic principles executed without exception. Life is a system. Feed it chaos, and it produces chaos. Feed it discipline, and it produces order. Most men will nod and change nothing. A few will begin today. Those few will be unrecognizable in 6 months. Not because of magic, but because of compound results. Start with one, master it, add another. Build your system piece by piece until your life operates with the reliability of a well-maintained factory. Control your habits. Control your time. Control your environment. Do this, and you control your destiny. The question is not whether this works. The question is whether you have the discipline to apply it. Respect yourself enough to begin.